Right, in our book review this week, we explore a new diet trend called intermittent fasting. While fasting is part of many religious traditions, is it actually healthy and effective for weight loss? Our guest, who's also an author, Rachel Nekati, lost 25 kilograms and says intermittent fasting changed her life. We also joined in studio by wellness and fitness coach Juanita Khumalo. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rachel, I want to start with you. In your book, Just Eat, you speak firstly about your life before you started this particular program.
Yeah.
And you were saying you couldn't remember yourself, not being obese at any point. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Great. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about this life-changing lifestyle. Just Eat is the first weight loss book to tell you to just eat, to exclaim you. When I recall my past, I've never really been a small or slim person. I've struggled with so many weight issues. I've tried 101 diets, we can name them. In chapter 2 in my book, I've actually articulated, the Atkins, the Herbalife,
yeah,
and so on and so forth. However, I did discover that all these issues that I had with weight was basically about the frequency of my eating pattern. Because in the past, we believe that you need to eat every 2 hours or else you're going to get into starvation mode, or even when you go to the gym, you need first to eat a pre-workout snack or pre-workout meal and thereafter continue eating after two hours. So with intermittent fasting, what I discovered was that it's not necessarily about the frequency, it's about the timing. Because when you eat, your body produces insulin, and insulin stores and uses the food. So what you need to do with intermittent fasting, you are now allowing the body to access the stored fat. You are allowing the body the opportunity to utilize what it has been storing. So that's what I discovered. I moved from 105 highest kgs, and I'm now 75. And I'm able to eat and enjoy all my meals from all food groups, however, only at specific times.
Okay, so it's not really fasting, is it? You're just managing what you eat when you eat. Do you manage what you eat, or is it just when you eat?
Perfect. With intermittent fasting, it's cycling between periods of eating and not eating. You eat, you allow your body to use the food, and then you stop eating. So it's not really staying 40 days and 40 nights without food. It's basically allowing the body, instead of actually eating frequent meals, trying to speed up your metabolism or keeping yourself active or eating out of boredom, you are saying, let me eat, allow my body to use the food, eat, allow my body to use the food. And that's basically how our bodies were generally meant to operate.
Okay. Juanita, you are a fitness coach. What do you think when you're hearing what Rachel is saying here? Because obviously for you, losing weight can be done through exercise.
Well, firstly, congratulations on your weight loss, Rachel. It's a phenomenal journey. So with regards to intermittent fasting, like she said, there are many, many ways to skin the cat, to be quite honest. And any diet works if you stick to it and if you do what you're meant to do. However, different things work for different people. Intermittent fasting works, and it has worked for many people, Rachel included over here, and it all depends on person to person. It's not guaranteed to work, but it all depends on person to person. However, I do believe that for me, there are pros and cons to it. I do believe that for me, eating a meal which incorporates all macros, very, very important, your macronutrients, that's your carbs, protein, as well as your fats, healthy fats. And it's about also eating according to the calories you're supposed to take in a day. If you're going to overeat too much, naturally, your body can only use up so much of the food or the energy you're giving it. What's it going to do with the rest? Store it, and the rest of it will be stored and turned into fat. So it's about actually saying as well, as she says, managing how much you're eating, how many calories you're eating, which is precisely what she does, because with intermittent fasting, you control how many calories you're eating. However, like I said, there are many, many different ways.
But for an active person like yourself, you obviously have to, I can't just not, if I want to exercise, I've got to eat a particular type of food that's going to give me a particular type of nutrient because of what I'm doing in terms of, the exercise that I'm doing, correct?
100%.
So that intermittent fasting then, doesn't that change that to a certain extent? Because if I don't eat for a longer period of time, and then I go and exercise, and then I do exactly the same thing again, I'm almost doing two things to lose weight.
You're almost doing two things to be 100% true. And like I said as well, it's about how it's very, very specific. And like I said, very, very person dependent. And for me particularly, I realized that I exercise quite a lot. Therefore, I need a certain amount of fuel in order to be able to have my energy levels, in order to be able to do everything that I need to do throughout the day and be able to exercise properly and efficiently as well. Like I said, it's all about your calories. Calories are the amount of the amount of energy you need to consume in a day, which balances off the amount of energy you're exerting.
Yeah.
So for me, as like I said, a diet or eating plan which incorporates all three macronutrients is very, very important. Okay. And that's exactly what she does as well. She said how we do it is very different.
Rachel, I know you want to step in here. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much for that. With intermittent fasting, you need to understand basically how the body was designed.
100.
Yes, because once you understand how the body operates, it makes the lifestyle doable and more understandable. When you eat, the pancreas releases insulin. That is a basic fact. What does insulin do? It helps the cells to utilize the energy, and whatever that is not utilized gets stored, firstly as glycogen in the liver, and ultimately it's stored as fat, because fat can store unlimited. Therefore, with intermittent fasting, you are basically saying it's not only the calories that matter, it's about allowing the body to go through the fasting using the stored food before you can eat again. Because I've tried calorie counting. By the way, I'm also an indoor cycling instructor, so I do take classes. I'm a fitness person. I did fitness before incorporating intermittent fasting, and I still struggled. And until I learned how my body operates, eating and stop eating. And by the way, when you're intermittent fasting, you are already carrying energy in your body that is stored. So what you're saying, let me use that energy. Let me utilize that energy. Let me burn that stored fat and use it for day-to-day activities.
Rachel, you did amazingly well. It's all in your book. It's called Just Eat, and all the details are in there, right? And how you managed to do this. Ladies, thank you so much. Unfortunately, we're just out of time. I know we could talk about this forever and
forever and ever.
I can see how enthusiastic you guys are. All right, thank you so much.